Hi everyone, this is Jean at Happy Indulgence. I've decided to change my filming spot because I thought, well, why not show all of these beautiful books that I have. So today I wanted to talk about Aussie YA. I'm an Australian and we have a lot of awesome Aussie authors that I really wanted to support. There's also a Love Oz YA hashtag going around social media at the moment where we're sharing all of our favourite Aussie reads, and I sort of wanted to talk about why it's so awesome and why you should read it and share some of my favourite authors and their titles. So why is Aussie YA so awesome? It feels a lot more mature and diversity is just a part of it. I don't know how many books that I've read in the YA genre that contain American high school stereotypes, the geeks, the jocks, the cheerleaders. We just can't relate to that at all. I really enjoy the maturity of the characters in Aussie YA. They also seem to be able to deal with situations a lot more maturely. The other thing is that diversity and multiculturalism is just a part of it. Best of all, sometimes it contains Aussie locations. It's a lot more relatable to us because I don't know how many books that we've read that it's just all about a white girl in an American city. Basically, I wanted to share with you 5 of my favourite Aussie authors and one New Zealand author. I'm sure you guys all know who it might be. The first author I wanted to share with you guys is Kristoff. He wrote the Lotus War series, and that's Stormdancer, Kinslayer, and the 3rd book that's out. I think this series is really awesome because it combines Japanese mythology with steampunk and also an epic fantasy world, which is really awesome. The main character, she's a katana-wielding heroine, and she has this companion called Buru, who is this cute fluffy beast that she can talk to telepathically. I haven't read the 2nd book yet, but I know a lot of people are a fan of this series. It's so unique and I love the mythology in it. The second author that I really love is Amie Kaufman. You guys might be familiar with the These Broken Stars series. At the moment, that's These Broken Stars and This Shattered World. Basically, Amie co-authored this series with Meagan. Amie wrote Tava's point of view in the first one and Flynn Cormack in the second one. These Broken Stars is one of my favourite books that came out in 2014. It's just Titanic in space. I really love this series and it's just got a really great sci-fi feel about it. Amie is really lovely. I met her at Brisbane Writers Festival last year and I just really love how she's just so supportive of Aussie readers and Aussie bloggers. The 3rd Aussie author that I wanted to share with you guys is Claire Zorn. She authored The Protected and The Sky's So Heavy. Both of these books are completely brilliant. They're both 5-star reads for me. The Sky So Heavy is about when the nuclear winter hits. It really brings to life what you would do if you were in that situation. It's set in Australia, so people just go about their daily day. They go to work, they go to school, but then the food runs out. What do you do for survival? What do you do to protect the people that you love? The Sky So Heavy is an excellent Aussie dystopian. The Protected is about Hannah. She's dealing with grief of her sister, but also the guilt in perhaps not being too sad that she's died. This book really broke my heart into pieces. Hannah, she's simultaneously dealing with death, she's depressed, she's wondering why her life is better now and if she should be enjoying it. So throughout the book, you hear about their sisterly relationship. It really just felt really realistic, and that's why I really like The Protected. It's a really great contemporary that deals with grief. The 3rd Aussie author that I really like is Jessica Shirvington. I'm just showing you guys a disruption duology. That's disruption and corruption. This series was really awesome. It was just really fast-paced and full of action. The character Maggie, she's just completely intellectual, and she kicks ass. The World in Disruption is about M Corp. They have created M bands for everyone to find out your compatibility with people. So that's your partner, your friends, your family members. It's about this world controlled by technology that can track your every move. Basically, Maggie wants to break into the system and bring it all down because she thinks it's corrupt. This whole series was so exciting. I really loved it, and I can't wait to check out Jessica Shirvington's other series. The other book that I've read from Jessica Shirvington is Between the Lives. This book is about two different girls, and one girl constantly falls into the other's perspective when she sleeps, and it's just really exciting and intense and action-packed. The creativity behind this was fantastic. Another one of my personal favourite Aussie authors is Rebecca James. She writes the best thrillers that I've read. This includes Sweet Damage, Cooper Bartholomew is Dead, and Beautiful Malice. What I really like about these books is that they're new adult, so all of the characters are uni age or college age. They're a lot more mature as well. So all of these books contain a really great psychological twist to them. They're all thrillers. The first book is about a toxic friendship. The way that Alice weasels herself into Catherine's life and wraps her around her little finger, it was just really creepy, and she just suddenly turns whenever she feels that Catherine's going to want to break away from her or isn't as close to her. It's just so creepy, and it felt really, really realistic. Sweet Damage. This is about a girl with agoraphobia, which is a fear of public places. It's narrated by a male perspective. Tim is moving into a home and discovers that Anna is a bit creepy, she's a bit of a shut-in, and Anna just doesn't have the best social skills at all. And I just thought it was really creepy because all these scary hauntings and, you know, break-ins and blood on the wall and things like that, it happens to Tim. He suspects Anna, and then, you know, there's just a big twist to it and you just won't expect it. And I've never read of a character with agoraphobia, and with the thriller twist to it, it was just really exciting and I loved it. Rebecca James's most recent novel is Cooper Bartholomew is Dead. It was about a guy who mysteriously dies by falling off a cliff. It's told from the perspective of 5 of his friends. Some love him, some don't, and others fear that they've killed him. You just have to put the pieces together for whether Cooper was innocently killed or not, and it was just really thrilling. Last but not least, my favourite New Zealand author is Rachael Craw. She's wrote the Spark and Stray series. There's one more left in the trilogy. I've just finished Stray, guys, and it's fantastic. It's just fast-paced and intense. Basically, it's about genetically modified teenagers, and their different DNA mutations tell you how they'll interact with each other. So there's a shield, which is Evie. She's really kick-ass and snarky, and her job is to protect her Spark, which is her best friend Kitty. And in the first book, she's trying to protect Kitty from a Stray, which is someone who's designed to kill the Spark. The first one is a bit info-dumpy with the scientific elements. I really struggled to get my head around it, but this is really improved in the second book. All of the scientific elements are just, you know, weaved together really well. It's fast-paced, it's full of action, it's dark. Evie gets captured by the Affinity Project, which is the people who are responsible for the genetic mutations. There's just this fantastic character called the Proxy, who's a scientific experiment gone wrong. I just love the scientific twist to these YA books, and I just really recommend this series. Plus, Rachael is absolutely fantastic. She's a really lovely author, huge supporter of Aussie YA, and she's just always up for a great chat. So these are my favourite Aussie and New Zealand authors. I can't wait to discover more of them. Aussie YA is awesome. I'm a bit biased, but if you haven't had a chance yet, check out these books. There's something for everyone: contemporary, dystopian, fantasy or romance. and I hope you really enjoy it. Plus support our Aussie authors. You guys are awesome and so down to earth and talented. Thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See ya! Thank you for watching.